reactions. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is NuBreed was caught basically using Trump's name to recruit viewers into an MLM. I want to play the footage, and I want to talk about this, guys, because when it comes to transparency, when it comes to these influencers being honest, it's like people don't believe until you show them the receipts. So, guys, let's get into the content. NuBreed caught in 4K using Trump's name, right? Basically, you can see right here by the title at the top of the screen. The title of the video is called "More Shocking Emails Just Released. Trump's MAGA Base is Cooked." This is all this YouTuber does. All he talks about is MAGA, dirty MAGA, Trump, Trump, Trump. Everything is negative. He keeps talking about Epstein files. But this very same YouTuber is basically trying to recruit his viewers into an MLM. I basically talked about and covered this issue that this YouTuber is a part of a MLM called Planet Marketing. He don't even mention the name of the business that he's a part of. He just acts like he have his own business on the side somewhere. I showed you all the receipts that he's a gold builder, and I'm gonna let this clip play, and you're gonna see at the end of his video how he plugs this alleged pyramid scheme trying to get his viewers, right? And I want you to see how diabolical this is and how thirsty he is. See, guys, when you come to my platform, I'm not trying to recruit you into no MLM or any of that garbage. When you come to YouTube, all I ask is that you subscribe to this channel, because that's the whole purpose of YouTube. But now, if I'm trying to recruit you into an MLM, a multi-level marketing company, that right there goes against community guidelines on YouTube. You're not supposed to be doing that. So look at this clip and watch how he slick move into trying to recruit people. Listen to this. Let's get into this thing here, guys.
The MAGA's just dirty MAGA, man. But nonetheless, y'all gonna see me, real soon, couple hours or so. Y'all gonna see me back. Oh, I'm not done. I gotta cook MAGA at least 2 more times today. If y'all here for it, let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section. Y'all here for it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining. It's always a blessing building with people, have a like mind. And I'm looking
to the person who said not being rude. Once you say not being rude, you're being rude. Anytime you have to come in, right, and you say not being rude, and then you're trying to tell me how to do my job, right, you're being rude. My suggestion is for you is to get off my platform and go somewhere else, right? Because we're not going to be able to help you. You're wasting your time being here, right? You said not being rude, but forget about NuBreed. No, what you should do is forget about me, right? You said, I don't like the videos about him. You talk so much about him. He isn't important. No, what you need to do is you need to leave, right? You need to go away, right? Because the spirit you're coming in is the spirit of the devil. Because here I am sharing the truth to wake the people up so they don't get scammed. And instead, you're being a distraction. You're being used by the devil. So what I suggest that you do is stop viewing my platform. Just go away and leave me alone so I can do my job, right? Okay, now that we got that out the way, hope you're having a blessed one. Shout out to, let me see who we got. Let me see, Where we at? Super chat came down. Southern Diplomats, shout out to you for the $5 support. Says, shout out to Ringo and Chat. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Right? So let's see what we got, guys. Notice you have somebody in the chat says, when you gonna box NuBreed, right? These are NuBreed's trolls that always come over here to play these little games. Let me explain something to you guys, right? I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of wasting my time with NuBreed's stupid viewers, right? If you're gonna come over here, right, This is how you know his viewers are not following God. You're coming over here to say when you're going to box NuBreed. Are you a follower of Jesus Christ or are you a follower of the devil? Did Jesus Christ tell you to go box somebody to settle your differences? Or did he tell you to go to the person privately and hash it out? That's exactly what I did, right? But you're looking for blood. You know why? Because you're a devil. And if you're one of NuBreed's followers, it goes to show why you're like that. It's because NuBreed don't teach you the truth. He's a warlock and you're a demon. And this is what I mean. This is the kind of energy that these people have. These people are satanic. NuBreed's followers are dumb people, guys, because they keep following a warlock. Now, let's get back to the content, guys. Notice all the distractions. First, you have a woman here. She comes in saying, you keep talking about him. I don't like hearing about him. Well, then leave and stop watching. Then you have some male demon comes in, more distractions. What are they trying to do? Distract you good people from hearing the truth about this MLM, this alleged multi-level marketing scheme, right? Let's get to the content, guys. I'm going to wind it back so you can hear how he sets up this play, right? So let me rewind this back a little bit and play the video. Let's go.
If y'all here for it, let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section. Y'all here for it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining. It's always a blessing building with people, have a like mind. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all a little bit later when I cook some more, because it's not stopping, y'all. It's not stopping. No, we're gonna cook MAGA. And also, I want to let y'all know, since I have y'all all in here, before I close out, I want to let it be known that, I see the little lies that's put out there on me. I see the little things that's going on now. For everybody who's interested in joining the business opportunity I have with travel, and you want a full formal presentation, then you have to join our Zoom meeting so you can see all the details and all the facts. Me personally, I'm not going to respond to lies. I'm not going to respond to lies online.
I thought he said he don't watch my videos. This man always say he don't watch my videos. He moves on. He don't care. How he know? Why is he saying somebody's lying about him? Nobody's lying about him. Why don't he address these issues in the public? Why he's telling you to go to a Zoom meeting, y'all? Y'all can't see the play? Why would he tell you to go to a Zoom meeting? Come on, y'all. He's trying to recruit you, man. That's sad, man. That is so sad that this man is thirsty for money, that he want to recruit you privately in order to talk about his alleged business. Crazy.
All the details and all the facts. Me personally, I'm not going to respond to lies. I'm not going to respond to lies online. That stuff is going to be dealt with. Make no mistake about it.
Ain't nothing going to be dealt with. You soft and you a coward because you refuse to come into the public like a man. You talking all this stuff about that will be dealt with. Come into the damn public and address the public like a man. What the heck you doing behind the scenes telling people to come into Zoom meetings? Come into the comments section, come on these videos and address these issues. Talking about, oh, they lying on me. How do you know? I thought you don't watch my videos. You watch my videos every day, every single day. You just did this video the other day. And now you're telling people, oh, I hear these lies that they're saying about me. How do you got time to be watching if you said you don't watch? I thought you said you moved on. You just made a video today saying messy people love drama. So why are you watching my videos? Nobody's lying. You just don't want to acknowledge the truth. Your boss throws up the Masonic hand sign. Are you going to come into the public to address that, or are you going to be a coward and continue to act like you ain't hearing? Because I know you're watching my video right now. Why aren't you addressing these issues? Your boss is a part of Alpha Phi Alpha. I already exposed all of this. Alpha Phi Alpha is connected to Freemasonry. Why you ain't addressing it? Why are you a part of an MLM when you know good and well your job is to recruit people? Tell the people the truth. The only way you get paid is if you recruit people. That's how you get paid, dog. I did all the research already. I know all about the MLM that you're a part of. Planet Marketing. That's what you're a part of. Why aren't you even mentioning the name? Let's rewind it back, guys. Watch how this guy is telling you all this stuff about come privately into a Zoom meeting. He didn't even mention Planet Marketing, guys. He didn't even mention the name of the company that he's a part of.
That's the MAGA's just dirty MAGA, man. But nonetheless, y'all gonna see me, real soon, couple hours or so. Y'all gonna see me back. Oh, I'm not done. I gotta cook MAGA at least 2 more times today. If y'all here for it, let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section. Y'all here for it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining.
To this person who is a channel member, I don't even know why you're a channel member posting stupid comments. You said, seems like you watch him just as much. Move on. I watch to actually expose the devil. At least I can admit that, because I'm the one reacting to his videos. He's telling you he don't watch me. It's very clear that I watch what he do so I can keep the public informed with what's going on. My question to you is, why the fuck you a member for? What are you here for? What are you a member for? You're a member talking to me like you're a NuBreed fan. So that means you're an agent. I don't even know why you're here. What are you here for? So let me get this straight. You want people to join an MLM so they could get scammed. That's what you want? Do you follow God or do you follow the devil? Why are you even a channel member for? Might as well you just unfollow me and keep your damn money. We don't need you here. See, it's not about the money with me. I don't give a fuck about you. You over here trying to tell me how to do my job when I'm over here exposing a warlock who's taking advantage of people. And you don't seem to care. You over here trying to throw shade. Oh, seems like you watch him too. Duh, I watch to expose what the evil is being done. That's what I do. I don't watch this damn clown because I'm trying to learn something. I'm trying to expose the lies and the manipulation so viewers don't get taken for a ride. So why don't you do yourself a favor and unfollow and keep your damn money? Let's get back to the content, guys. We don't got time to waste with these damn demons. Let's rewind this thing back and keep the content going. We don't got no time for these demons. People want to pull up thinking because they members and whatnot, they can just say what they want. No, you're going to get checked. Let's get to the content. Let's go.
Y'all gonna see me back. Oh, I'm not done. I gotta cook MAGA at least 2 more times today. If y'all here for it, let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section. Y'all here for it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining. It's always a blessing building with people, have a like mind. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all a little bit later when I cook some more, because it's not stopping, y'all. It's not stopping. No, we're gonna cook MAGA. And also, I want to let y'all know, since I have y'all all in here.
Notice what he says. I want to let y'all all know, since I got y'all all in here. Did you see how he do that? So when you see NuBreed talk about Trump, he's not talking about Trump because he's into politics. He's talking about Trump because it brings the crowd in. He talks about Trump because he's trying to grow his platform. And so he can get all these new faces in so that he can go and recruit them. That's what it's for. Why would you wait to the end of your video to try to recruit people? That's evil. That's wicked. If you're on YouTube to do content, do your content and shut up. Don't come to YouTube trying to recruit people into MLMs. That goes against YouTube's guidelines. You're not supposed to be doing that. If you're going to be doing some recruitment, that's supposed to be off YouTube. My job is to literally expose what's going on so you viewers don't get taken for a ride. Because as long as I'm here, that's not going down. Let's go.
Before I close out, I want to let it be known that, I see the little lies that's put out there on me.
No lies.
I see the little things that's going on there. For everybody who's interested in joining the opportunity, the business opportunity I have with travel, and you want a full formal presentation.
He want to give you a full presentation rather than just telling you what's going on YouTube.
You have to join our Zoom meeting so you can see all the details and all the facts. Me personally, I'm not going to respond to lies. I'm not going to respond to lies online.
If you're not, then why the heck you making a video talking about that? He's literally talking about me, guys. Listen, every time this man speaks, he's always saying, I don't make videos about him. I don't be sneak dissing. What is he talking about? He just made that a few days ago. He's still talking about me. Come on now. Let's go.
That stuff is going to be dealt with. Make no mistake about it. That stuff will be dealt with. But if
you're going to be dealt with by the Most High, because you're an alleged Freemason and your boss is an alleged Freemason and you're a part of an alleged pyramid scheme, period. Any type of recruitment company is literally leading people astray. You're supposed to be leading people to Jesus Christ. You're leading people to try to get money out their pockets. I already done broke down the whole operation of how you do business. Ain't no damn business. All you do is get these people up in a Zoom meeting so that they can sign up to Planet Marketing. I already gave the 411 already. I done exposed you before you even got on your Instagram telling people that you're a bronze builder. I've been exposed what you're a part of. You know what I mean? So why don't you just come into public and share some transparency rather than talking about Trump, and Epstein files? Come into the public and be transparent with what you're doing. Do that.
You are interested in starting a business in travel, then you can reach out to me, NuBreed 404. You know, there's two businesses that I'm involved with. That's multi-level marketing as well as the travel industry. And that is a partnership between the two. So if it's something that y'all are into, if y'all are into human relations, if you're a people person, if you somebody who wants to make money outside of the regular 9 to 5,
wow,
then I'm a good plug for that. You can reach out to me at NuBreed 404 and we can chop it up about it. We can set up a formal presentation where you get all the information and all the questions you want answered.
Notice the chat, guys. You have Tamara says brainwaves helped. I mean, NuBreed and his lady was shady. She was at the jamboree, guys. Make sure you're reading these comments. Make sure you're reading these comments. I wish Brainwaves was actually in this live chat. That would be great. But I know he got to work, probably tired. It is what it is. But think about this, guys. You have a woman who was at NuBreed's jamboree. I told you when Brainwaves was at the jamboree, he was the one that was working. He was the one that was doing all the work. He sacrificed everything to show love to NuBreed, thinking that NuBreed was a brother in the truth. NuBreed is not following the Most High, guys. Let me give you this thing straight, guys. You're familiar with Creflo Dollar, TD Snakes, Benny Sin, all of these charlatans in Christendom. NuBreed is no different. All he's going to do is tell you what you want to hear. That's the hustle. The hustle is use God, use terms like Most High, Chosen One, brothers and sisters. These are all love bomb, manipulative talking points in order to lure the listener in. He speak on issues every single day about the same topic. You know, brothers and sisters, these witches and warlocks, they keep, plotting on you, and, the gang stalkers and the monitoring spirits. He's going to say that every day. Every day, he's going to tell you about a demon that's attacking you and how you're going through spiritual warfare. He's going to continually make you believe that you're going through some sort of warfare. Guys, following the Most High is not about going through warfare all day. You understand what I mean? You're supposed to have peace that passes all understanding. For some reason, he don't tell you about Jesus Christ. He don't tell you about forgiveness. NuBreed never teach you to overcome your sins. He never preach about sins that people deal with. He never teach on none of these things. He tell the listener what they want to hear. Everything is about motivation. Typically, what he's doing is a Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen, motivational. They've already had interviews where they question Joel Osteen on why don't he preach against sin? Why don't he do this? He said, I'm not here to judge. He said, I'm not here to judge. But Joel Osteen's father was a better pastor than Joel Osteen. I don't know if any of you are old enough to know who Joel Osteen's father was. Joel Osteen's father actually preached. Believe it or not, his father preached. His father did a better job. His father actually spoke against sin. You know what I mean? Those of you that was there, you would know that, right? So now, let's get back to the content, do what we need to do. Let's go.
All right. Other than that, when people lie online and say things, I ignore that stuff because there's no point to even acknowledging lies.
So how would he know if he don't watch my videos, guys? NuBreed tells you folks that he don't watch my videos. So how could he say he's ignoring something if he's not watching it? I keep telling you, the man watches the videos every single day. Every time I go live, the man is watching. I'm trying to get some transparency out of this guy so that he could talk about what he's doing with this MLM. If you notice, he never mentioned Planet Marketing. He never mentioned his boss, Donald Bradley. He never mentioned nothing. He tell you come to his Instagram and join his Zoom meeting. He's recruiting you. To join a Zoom meeting, guys, mean that you agree. Number one, if you join the Zoom meeting, he gained access to your phone number. So now he got access to your personal information. With your cell phone number, he's able to search you up on social media, search you up on all these websites. Now they can find your location where you live through your phone number. All right. So you're literally forfeiting your personal information by even joining these Zoom meetings. And you have to be very careful with that. Anybody that join a Zoom meeting is potentially putting their entire identity at risk. And it's something that you must understand. You know what I mean? You don't know you don't know what this man is doing behind the scenes. He could be working for companies that need emails, and he's able to take your email and allegedly sell it to a company. And you're wondering why you're getting all these spam messages. Guys, it comes from people selling your emails. A lot of times people ask you, I don't give nobody no emails, guys. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people take your emails and they sell them to companies, and then these companies use it for marketing and advertisement, and they get a fee for selling it to them. And now you're getting all the spam messages. The public need to know what NuBreed is doing in the public. He want you to come to him privately. That's a red flag. It's a red flag, guys. NuBreed pivoted over into travel marketing. You know what I mean? Travel agent. This man don't travel. This man is on YouTube. What traveling is he doing? He said he's a travel agent. I don't see him traveling. I see the man walking around doing YouTube videos. So what exactly is he doing? Sitting home, waiting for a dummy to join his so-called Zoom meetings so he can recruit you. And that's how he get the commission from you. But he's not going to tell you that because he wants you to believe that he's running a business and you can make money. His job is to convince you that if you join his team, you're going to be making a bunch of money. You're not going to be making any money. He's the one making the money. He's the one that's at gold builder status, which means he has more than 10 people that he recruited already. He's a gold builder for Planet Marketing, guys. Let me see if I can pull up the receipt. Let me see if I can pull up the receipt, guys. Let me get this receipt for you because, I'm always trying to show you guys the truth. People keep getting mad at me because, I do what is necessary to wake them up, and they keep getting mad. But we're gonna do what we got to do. Let me get this receipt. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Is this it? Let me see. I'm trying to find this thing. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. I just had this thing and it disappeared. That's crazy. Where is this thing? Hold on. Wrong one. I got to get back into my studio setup. Doing these videos like this is very cumbersome because it's like I'm randomly trying to find stuff. And normally when I'm on my system, I'm more organized. Let me do this. Okay. All right, I found what I'm looking for. All right. So let me do this, right? You move this over here. Move this over here. And this. So NuBreed said that I'm lying on him and I'm doing all of this junk, right? Okay. These are not lies. As you can see right here, NuBreed made this post. This post was about 3 weeks old, where he said multi-millionaire Donald Bradley took his time to drop the knowledge on how to win. We up next. So now, that's NuBreed pictured with Donald Bradley in that photo. Donald Bradley is the CEO of Planet Marketing. Now, check this info out, guys. That's NuBreed. NuBreed went from bronze builder, right? From bronze builder at Planet Marketing. And now he's a gold builder. Do you see that? These are 100% facts. Do you understand? This is not a lie. This is a fact. But he's ignoring these things because he don't want you to question him. If he is a gold builder for Planet Marketing, that means that he already set up a team of more than 9 suckers. Do you understand? He have 9 suckers under his belt in which he recruited, and he's getting a commission off those people. And when they pay their monthly dues or monthly membership fee or whatever the case is, he get a cut from that also, right? And now, in order for those recruits to make money, they got to go out there and recruit people too. And then when they recruit people, NuBreed get money off of them. So really, what's the product that he's selling? What's the product? The product is the opportunity to go out and do the same thing. So if NuBreed recruited you, he's selling you the opportunity to recruit people. That's not a business, guys. That's not a business. That's an alleged pyramid scheme. There's no other way around it. There's no other way around it, guys. Because in order for you to make money, you got to go out there and slave in order to recruit people, which means you're going to be recruiting people all day, all night. And it's not cool. You know what I mean? It's not cool to be out here doing this type of stuff. And I'm here to let you know you need to question him. He's telling you to come to him privately. No. Why are you going to a man privately when he's supposed to be in the public telling you this? He's supposed to be in the public sharing with the viewer by telling them what his motives are. He's literally trying to recruit people on a show that is about Trump. He waits for the end of the show to tell you guys if you're interested in a business opportunity. Fam, he's soliciting this to you, fam. He's not supposed to be doing this. If I'm doing content right now, I'm supposed to be doing content. I don't supposed to be trying to solicit you off of YouTube so I can recruit you, so I can hustle your pockets. No, that's not how I'm supposed to do. If I'm trying to make money, I need to do videos and do my content. If people want to support financially, hit the super chat, the cash app, because they enjoy my videos, then so be it. But if I'm trying to lure you in by selling you a dream, that's a scam, bro. That's a scam. And when you study Planet Marketing and you study all the people that are affiliated with it, they're trained to tell you how successful they are, even when they're not successful. They'll make up lies that they got luxury cars, luxury homes, travel. But what travel has NuBreed been doing? Think about this, guys. You're on YouTube. You watch the videos. What traveling is NuBreed doing? What traveling? Where did he go? Where did he go? What traveling is NuBreed doing? He said he's a travel agent. Okay, where is he traveling to? I don't see this man on the road. I don't see this man on no flights. I don't see this man aboard no planes, making no videos. I don't see him doing it. So what is he talking about traveling agent? Come on now. And then again, to add insult to injury, his boss, we made multiple videos showing you guys that his boss may be involved in Freemasonry because there's video evidence of his boss throwing up the Masonic hand sign. I provided all of this in videos. NuBreed is always exposing these industry people for being Freemasons. He's always talking about the mark of the beast and the Illuminati and all that other goofy stuff. But for some reason, he don't want to say nothing about his boss. Now, why is it that his boss gets a pass. But yet, if he want to talk about industry people being Freemasons, he'll talk about that. If you go to NuBreed's page and type in fraternities, he makes videos against all these fraternities, calling them Masonic, calling them secret societies, calling them, that they're evil. But yet his boss is Alpha Phi Alpha. Alpha Phi Alpha, if you do your research, have connections to Freemasonry. So why NuBreed is not talking about it? Because that's his boss, and his boss cut the check. Do you see how that is? So you, the viewer, you have to demand transparency. You have to be the kind of person who say, you know what? Enough is enough. If you're going to be out here making these videos, you got to let the people know exactly what's going on. Don't let this man tell you to come to a Zoom meeting. He's trying to lure you in so he could get your personal information. Don't you dare go to a Zoom meeting making him believe like, oh, everybody's telling lies. Everybody's doing this. Nobody's telling no lies. We're holding him to public scrutiny, and he don't want to deal with it. But yet he want to talk about Trump all day and Epstein files need to be released. No, what NuBreed need to do is release the NuBreed files. He need to release the files on what exactly he's doing with all these people he's recruiting and how these people are not getting paid. They're getting played. And that's the whole problem. It's the hope of success, the hope of making money. And all they do is go and recruit. And that's exactly it. And that's exactly what you'll get if you understand what these MLMs are all about. It's all about recruiting. That's it. That's how you eat. Recruiting. NuBreed got 200,000 subs, which means he have access to people. You trying to join these clubs, you don't have access to nobody. The only people you'll try to recruit is your family members or your co-workers at your job. And if you try to do any recruitment on your job, that's a conflict of interest. You can end up losing your job because you're trying to take the employees that work with you and turn them into your employees. So now they work for you. Because if you are the gold builder and you recruited 5 workers at your job, those workers are now on your payroll, which means you're their boss. Do you see how that works? So if your supervisor find out that you run a travel agent business and you're part of an MLM and you recruited 5 of your co-workers, you will be fired for a conflict of interest using the business place to run your business. That's not going to cut it in the real world. So when you see NuBreed doing these things on social media, he's essentially using YouTube as a place to run his business, which goes against community guidelines. You're not supposed to be pushing an MLM on YouTube to try to recruit people to go to your so-called pages so that they can pretty much be recruited so you can make money. You're not supposed to be doing that. That's why you notice he never mentioned Planet Marketing. If you notice that, he never mentioned Planet Marketing. Why? Because he don't want nobody to know. And that's the truth. You see? I mean, think about the live chat. You have trolls coming in saying Ringo is an agent. Think about that, guys. I'm here exposing the real truth of what's going on publicly. You don't need to go into the DMs. Ain't nothing got to be private. We got to talk about this thing right out in the open. How come NuBreed can't do that? How come NuBreed can't come out into the public like I'm in the public talking and just speak to the people straight? He's busily telling you everybody's lying on him. That's easy. That's an easy cop out. Everybody's lying on you. Nobody's lying on nothing. If I'm lying about something, why don't you come into the public and address it and stop being a coward telling viewers to go privately? You're literally trying to lure them offline into these Zoom call meetings. Guys, do not go into these Zoom call meetings because if you do, NuBreed will have access to your personal information. You understand? He will have access to your personal information. So if you don't want your personal information out there, do not let him lure you in because that's what he's trying to do. Tell you to come to a Zoom meeting so he can offer you a presentation. A presentation? You didn't ask for a presentation. You asked for accountability and transparency. You don't need a so-called presentation. A presentation is him trying to market and sell something to you. That's not what you want. You want answers to what he's doing and why the secrecy. Why is everything being done privately? Why is everything being done, in the shadows? That's what you need to be focused on, guys. And hello to everybody coming into the building, everybody joining the show. Be sure to like the video, guys. Don't just come in here and you're just sitting around. You have to like these videos, guys. I'm providing you the best content on YouTube to literally show you why you should never get involved in these MLMs. Do not do it. I made multiple videos talking about these issues, bringing nothing but receipts on how bad these things are. People are losing money. They're not making money, man. Only the people at the top of the pyramid, they are making all the money. You understand? And we don't know what kind of deal NuBreed actually made. We don't know what kind of deal he made. He could have had a check cut for him, because think about it, guys. If this dude literally was in a meeting with the CEO of Planet Marketing, it could be alleged that he probably got a check already, a big check, where he's not necessarily recruiting people in order to get paid, but he could allegedly been paid big dollars already. And the way the contract worked, it may allegedly be a contract of, okay, let me give this YouTuber this upfront check, and the way the contract worked is he have to continually plug the recruitment process to as many people as possible for a certain amount of months or whatever, due to whatever deal he may have allegedly made. And that's if he made a deal. Because the way I see it, if he didn't get paid up front, how exactly is he doing this if no money is coming in? Like, where's the motivation to be on Zoom call meetings talking to a bunch of people if you didn't get paid yet? You know, what's the point of doing it? How could this be a lucrative business to even be involved in if I'm putting all my time and energy in and I'm unable to put food on the table? So you would have to be getting some money somehow, some way. So it's either Donald Bradley may have allegedly already cut him a check and he made a deal with him already, or he hustled multiple people and was able to recruit people behind the scenes who are desperate to get paid. And those people don't realize they got played. So it is what it is, guys. Let me get back to this video. Let me see if I can rewind this thing back. If you're joining in the show, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Very, very important. I'm going to wind it back so you guys can hear what he was doing. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see. So this is very important videos, guys. Very important. I don't want y'all getting played, man. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Get those likes up, guys. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do something here. So if it's something that you're, I don't know why this volume is so low. Hold on. It's probably going to be louder. Hold on. I don't know what's up with this thing. This thing bugging out. Then I'm a good plug for that. You can reach out to me at NuBreed.
We can chop it up about it.
Okay. All right. Let me see.
We can set up a formal presentation where you get all the information and all the questions you want answered. All right. Other than that, when people lie online and say things, you know, I ignore that stuff, because if y'all here for it, let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section. Y'all here for it. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Listen to what he gonna
say. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining. It's always a blessing building with people, you know, have a like mind. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all a little bit later when I cook some more, because it's not stopping, y'all. It's not stopping. No, we're gonna cook MAGA. And also, I want to let y'all know, since I have y'all all in here, before I close out, I want to let it be known that, you know, I see the little lies that's put out there on me. I see the little things that's going on there. For everybody who's interested in joining the business opportunity I have with, you know, with travel, and you want a full formal presentation, then you have to join our Zoom meeting so you can see all the details and all the facts.
No, do not join no Zoom meetings, guys. Listen, this man is on YouTube. He should be able to tell you the facts on YouTube. Why he want you to go privately? Why he trying to get you into a Zoom meeting? Guys, I know exactly what's in those Zoom meetings. I told this story already, guys. Right when NuBreed started to do what he did, before NuBreed came out, right? A guy that my wife used to work for in a real estate business, he pretty much contacted my wife out of the blue saying he got a wonderful business opportunity. Same language. I know the guy as well. We all met already. He was pressing her about this business opportunity. So she called him back. He's like, yeah, there's going to be a Zoom meeting. Lo and behold, guys, it's the same business, same company, same company. Isn't that amazing? And we knew about this stuff about a week or two before NuBreed joined that MLM. So I'm already familiar with what these Zoom meetings are, because what happened is I told my wife to check out what it's about, see what's going on with it. And when she went in it, lo and behold, it's the same business. And what they tried to do, they tried to recruit her. She said, hell no. Don't let this guy recruit you guys. Seriously, don't let it happen to you.
Personally, I'm not going to respond to lies. I'm not going to respond to lies online. That stuff is going to be dealt with. Make no mistake about it. That stuff will be dealt with.
Dealt with? I thought God is your defense. See, this is what this guy always tell you. He always tell you that God is going to judge, God is going to do this, God is going to do that. But when he's ready, he's making threats about, oh, that's going to be dealt with, this is going to be dealt with. This dude is a coward, bro. Like, seriously, I never seen a person that cries so much when people hold him accountable. Every day he want to talk about Epstein files, release the tapes, Trump, 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 Trump. But when people talk about him, he cries. You see what I mean? The man is not a man of his word, and he don't stand on business. And you shouldn't be following somebody that when he's called out, instead he's running and hiding all over the place rather than just addressing the people. You know what I mean? It doesn't make no sense. He always threatening to sue every damn day. This guy, listen, this guy do not want these problems. You know what I mean? I got a literal actual defamation case literally prepared for this dude. Like, seriously. And I don't resort to doing stuff like that. That's only if he tries those type of things. I'm prepared to counter sue the shit out of this dude. And I'm going to win. Based on everything that he did in terms of making videos, alleging that I'm a pedophile, alleging that I preach that it's okay to practice incest, that is defamation. And that's a guaranteed win, guys. Guaranteed. But I never resorted to threatening to take somebody to court. I'm a YouTuber. I do videos. I'm not here to try to sue nobody. You know what I mean? That's what cowards do when they don't want to face this public scrutiny. They go and they try to use these little tactics to try to make you be scared. Nobody's scared of this ninja. This ninja can go do whatever he wants to do. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you the people get to watch and see who's the coward, who's the man versus who's the coward. When a man refuses to come into the public and address these issues like a man. See, here's the thing, guys. The same way you see me talking here is the same way when the fallout happened, I was talking to him behind the scenes privately, like a man. And the dude went out like a coward, talking about, oh, I ain't gonna listen to none of those voicemails. I'm a grown man. And he was offended because when he was listening to my voice notes, he started to cry and get into his fee-fees. Rather than being a man and let's just hash this out behind the scenes, instead he brung it into YouTube and started telling all you guys about, oh, yeah, Ringo and this and Sneak this and all this goofy stuff and try to blame me for all sorts of crazy stuff. No, I'm holding this dude accountable. And this dude is a coward. And I don't understand that. And you folks who view him, y'all ought to call him out and be like, bro, you the same dude that be talking about run fades, do this, do that. Ringo calling you out about a lot of different things. You ain't even addressing it, dog. I'm beginning to understand why Ringo do what he do. You a straight coward, G. Like, for real, I was with you. I was rocking with you. But I'm watching how you move, and it seems like you be throwing these little subliminal threats, like okay, I'm gonna try to silence Ringo because Ringo's talking about you. But you talk about Trump every day. You sneak diss Ringo every day. You have an intro video that sneak diss Ringo, Rollo, and Brainwaves every single day. But yet you cry wolf when people call you and pull your card. You a coward, bro. You a coward. If I was a part of some MLM and people calling me out, I'm gonna have to come into the public and address that like a man. But you busy telling people come to you privately in a Zoom meeting. They ain't asked to be a part of no Zoom meeting. They asked to know the truth. Where's the transparency? Where's the transparency? You're using your viewers to get paid, bro. You're using your viewers to try to line them up so you can recruit them. That's diabolical, fam. These viewers didn't come to YouTube to be recruited into an MLM. They came on YouTube to watch videos. The best thing we could do is provide them content, provide them videos to entertain them, make them laugh, teach them a few things, help them cope with the issues of life. But you trying to recruit them so you can make money. You know what I mean? I understand everybody got to eat, but you're being very disrespectful, trying to recruit all these good people. And you did that at the end of your show. You were talking about Trump. You were talking about MAGA. You were talking about all this stuff, and then you switched over into, hey, you guys want to join my crew? You want to join this? It's crazy.
But if you are interested in starting a business in travel,
wow,
then you can reach out to me, NuBreed 404. You know, there's 2 businesses that I'm involved with. That's multi-level marketing as well.
You see that? Multi-level marketing, guys. 2 business that he claimed he's involved in. And what you have to understand is that Planet Marketing is in partnership with this other company called Intel Travel, something along them lines. And this is where it makes Planet Marketing a legitimate business. But if you look at how it's ran like an alleged pyramid scheme. Why? If you do your research on, I believe the company is called Paycation. Do your research on that, guys. See what names pop up. Do your research. See, NuBreed's boss been around the block. You know what I mean? And when you made mistakes in these MLM business, you start to fine tune and tweak these businesses so it could stay legit. There is no business, man. Literally, it's just you recruiting people, and then those people recruit people, and then those people recruit people, and y'all just recruiting people taking each other's money. That's all it is, man. It's like back in the days, a lot of Panamanian, you even had Jamaicans, West Indians. They used to have a thing called a susu. I don't know. Do anybody is familiar with that? A susu. I believe that's what you used to call it. It's where everybody pay money into a pot, and then when it's your turn, you get the pot. You get it? So it's like everybody have to put money into it every week or whatever the case is. Everybody's putting money into it. And when you put money, it pile up. It's somebody else's turn to get the pot. Do anybody know about that? Have anybody ever heard of that? Do anybody know what a susu is? Nobody don't know. I guess it's a New York thing, I guess. But it was something back in the days, and it was sort of like a money pool. And basically you'll get yours this week, that person get theirs the next week or the next. It depends on when your turn come, you get yours. Depending on how many people is in the pool is when it'll determine when. So if you have about 50 people that's in the pool, you got to wait till your turn come around. But when your turn come around, you're going to get a lump sum of money. You know what I mean? So that right there is similar to, you can say, it's sort of like what's going on with the MLM. You're investing your money, and the only way you can get money back is if people are recruiting more people. That's how you make money. If you don't recruit nobody, then you ain't gonna make no money. And that's literally what it is. So if NuBreed was to recruit you today, right, you got to pay an initial amount of money, then you got to pay your members fee, right, monthly. And in order for you to make money, you have to now go out and recruit other people. You see that? And it's going to be very difficult for you because you don't have a YouTube following. I have 200,000 subs. So if I was involved in that business, who would I be recruiting? You see that? Who am I going to recruit? Am I going to walk out my house and try to recruit my neighbors? So when you think about this kind of business, these people recruit anybody because they're thirsty for money. They're desperate for money, guys. And it's not good. You're not, first of all, like I said, you're not even supposed to be doing that on YouTube. You're not supposed to be doing that, guys. So him even trying to plug that or hint to contact him if you want to join this opportunity, guys, that's thirst, man. That's thirst. That's crash. That's crazy, man. I don't know why that man did that, bro. And the dude that he's involved with is bad news. I did my research already. I did my research about the company he's a part of, the people. It's like a cult, man. And he don't want to come into the public and address these issues. He's telling you to come to him privately. And all he keep doing is telling you, oh, they're lying on me. They're lying on me. Man, shut up with all that garbage about they're lying on me. Anybody can say they're lying on me. Where's the transparency? Why he don't come into the public to address the fact that his boss is an alleged Freemason? Why don't he come into the public and address it? Why he's not addressing these issues? His boss throws up the Masonic hand sign. Why is he not coming into the public to address it? You folks who watch him supposed to demand that. You supposed to literally demand, bro, Ringo is making valid points. Your boss clearly is doing the Masonic hand sign. You make videos about these things. Why you're not addressing your boss? Why you're not holding your boss to the same fire, the same public scrutiny that you would do with anybody else? Why are you giving him a pass? Your boss is a part of a fraternity, NuBreed. He's a part of Alpha Phi Alpha. Alpha Phi Alpha is associated with Freemasonry. Why NuBreed is not addressing the allegations? Why he's not talking about it? What lie did I teach? Come on now. It don't make no sense, fam. Yeah, the company is advising him to be secretive. Yep, that's right. Freemasonry is very secretive. There you go. Because he didn't even mention Planet Marketing. I had to tell you guys this. He didn't even tell you what company he's a part of. I had to tell you this, guys. He didn't tell you. Did he tell you in that clip? He didn't tell you. In this whole clip, he ain't saying the name of the company.
As the travel industry. And that is a partnership between the two. So if it's something that y'all are into, if y'all are into human relations, if you're a people person, if you somebody who wants to make money outside of the regular 9 to 5, then I'm a good plug for that. You can reach out to me at NuBreed for
a good plug for that. A plug, guys. This is not good, man. This is not good. He's telling you if you want to make money outside of the 9 to 5, to contact him. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. This dude pivoted over into this nonsense to try to hustle the people of God while they're vulnerable, going through a lot of issues. He's basically saying he's the plug, guys. This man ain't no plug, because here's the issue. Any one of you can have the same position as him. He ain't no plug. He trying to make it seem like he the big dog and you're below him, when really you could be in the position he's in. That's crazy, man. He literally called himself a plug, guys. That's wild. Let's go.
Me personally, I'm not going to respond to lies. I'm not going to respond to lies online. That stuff is going to be dealt with. Make no mistake about it. That stuff will be dealt with. But if you are interested in starting a business in travel,
what business?
Then you can reach out to me, NuBreed 404.
No.
You know, there's 2 businesses that I'm involved with. That's multi-level marketing as well as the travel industry.
Listen, man.
And that is a partnership between the two. So
you don't see his face when he said that's a partnership between the two. This guy is broke. This man is not making no money. Like seriously, he's not making no money, guys. Like for real, for real, for real. You said why is he all the damn time? What? Angry all the time? Yeah. Well, he's angry all the time because he's miserable. You know, that's why he's miserable and he's upset that I'm literally holding him accountable to the fire. Right? It's crazy. He said NuBreed snitching to the company, speculate. You could do all of that stuff on YouTube. So sue these nuts to those damn people out there that want to talk that crap because I'm not afraid of nobody. Right? This is social media. And if you're peddling something on social media, we have a right to actually speak about it. And what this further proves is that NuBreed is a coward. That's all he is, guys. I'm literally trying to show you guys how this man think in his mindset. Just like the other person just said that NuBreed is dry snitching, trying to hint to the company, like you need to speak about this guy because he's talking about you on social media. It just goes to show you that the dude is an agent. Get it? Traveling agent. There you go. So it fit the description. My viewers know that I'm a real one. You don't see me online making threats. You don't see me talking about I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I just make videos, guys. That's all I do. I just make videos. Cowards make underlining threats. They try to silence you. They try to use the system against you. They're cowards. You know why? Because you messing with their hustle. NuBreed is not a man. He's not a man. If his business is a sure thing, he'll be in the public speaking to you folks transparently, just straight, telling you what it is. You don't need to go to him privately. He can make a live stream. The same way the dude keep talking about Trump all day, he can make a live stream and break down what his business is. He haven't even told you guys what he's doing, guys. It's so secretive. Everything is being done behind the scenes. He's not telling you nothing. Where's the link to his website? Where's the link? How do you go to his business? What business? Where is it? What are they selling that you can buy? Come on, guys. He's not going to talk because, again, it exposes the truth of what he's doing. So he's going to try to sell you the gimmick, to plant the seed in you, to make you believe that there's hope for you being successful. There's hope for you making millions of dollars. You ain't making no money, guys. Most of the people that's a part of that company don't make no money. Just being honest with you, man. I don't want y'all to get played, man. I do not want you folks to get played. That's why I do these videos, man.
So if it's something that y'all are into, if y'all are into human relations, if you a people person, if you somebody who wants to make money outside of the regular 9 to 5, then I'm a good plug for that. You can reach out to me at NuBreed404 and we can chop it up about it. We can set up a formal presentation where you get all the information and all the questions you want answered.
He could do that right on YouTube. He could do that right on YouTube. He can make a presentation and put it on YouTube. Why he ain't doing it? Because this is an alleged pyramid scheme. That's why. There's no transparency. He's talking about he can put together a presentation. He could do that right on YouTube. You can go live and you can answer questions. The same way he opened the phone lines when he's talking about me, or he's talking about Trump, or he's talking about anything else. The same way he can open the lines on YouTube, have a presentation. The same way he can make AI intro videos, he can make an AI presentation, right? And go live and answer the people's questions. But he ain't doing it. He ain't doing that. He want to do everything privately. Because why? He want to make sure that he can control the narrative. He want to control what's being said. He want a control environment so nobody know his secrets. That's how you know this is a red flag. That's why he don't like me, fam. The man cannot stand me because I'm able to discern what he's doing. Yeah, NuBreed is being secretive, crafty, like a serpent. There you go. I mean, if you running a business, why people got to go to you privately to talk about it? It's supposed to be in the public. If this is an opportunity that can make all this money, why I got to go to him privately to talk about it? Come on now. Yeah, he wants somebody that he can control. Coachable translation is controllable. He wants somebody he can control. He wants somebody that's under him, somebody that he could tell, do this, do that. Somebody that's not going to question him, somebody that's not combative, somebody that's not defensive, somebody that won't question nothing. He want a brainless zombie to be under him. That's what he want. He can't deal with people like me. My level of energy irritates NuBreed because he can't deal with me. I irritate him badly. The man can't survive. He can't even live or think or even have a good night's rest knowing that I'm alive. Me being alive disrupts his peace every day because he can't deal with me. I'm one of those guys that's in this universe, literally set here by the Most High to prevent that demon from destroying God's people. That's why they're called wolves in sheep's clothing. But when the shepherd comes around and able to guide the sheep, able to guide them in green pastures, that's my job as a watchman. My job is to literally see what's going on, report to the people, tell the people what's going on so that y'all don't get deceived. It's just that simple. Because I already know what he's doing. I know his every move. I can read NuBreed like a book. He's easy to read. I can discern his spirit instantly. He have a very, very evil, foul spirit. A spirit of vengeance, a spirit of hate. That man hate me with a passion. That man never liked me. Literally, never did. It was never no friendship. It was never no brotherhood. It was never no, oh, we're people of the Most High. It was never like that with that dude. He already said it in the video. When it came to the moving process, NuBreed said in a previous video that he made a year ago, he said if he knew he wasn't getting paid, he would have never helped with the move, which means NuBreed was never a brother in the truth. NuBreed was never a friend, which means when I contacted him and I thought that he was cool, he was really never cool. He said yes, not because he's a friend. He said yes, not because he's a brother in the truth. He said yes because he thought he was getting money. That's right. He thought he was getting money. And when he didn't get it, he lost his mind, came to YouTube, slandered my name, smeared my name, lied on my name in order to make himself look like a victim. And that's what he did to all the viewers. He made himself look like he was a victim when really I was the one that was taken advantage of. I was the one that was betrayed. I was the one that thought that NuBreed was a friend and a brother in the truth, a man of Yah. That's what I thought. He was none of those things. He was none of those things, guys. And I learned the hard way. Brainwaves learned the hard way. Rollo learned the hard way. A lot of the brothers learned the hard way. And he sabotaged all these relationships, all out of greed, including with Mark the Messenger. He had a fallout with Mark the Messenger too. Mark the Messenger recognized that NuBreed was trying to get money out of him, and that really rubbed him the wrong way. And I was the one who taught all of these guys that relationships is what's more important. I'm the one who taught all of these men in these YouTube streets. I've always said relationships is more important than money, because if you have good relationships with people, money will always be there. Money will always come, support will always come because of the relationships. If you work on the relationships, all the support will always be there. But relationships open up doors. And that is something that NuBreed didn't understand. He didn't understand that the relationships is more important. When I asked him to help with the move, it wasn't because, whatchamacallit, like I'm in a situation where I don't have no other solutions or options. I had other options that I could have used. I could have either went with a moving company and waste money. I could have contacted my cousin. He would have did it. I would have just pretty much paid his way to come to me to North Carolina. He would have stayed there. I would let him stay there longer because that's my family. He don't really have to go back home. He could stay there for a vacation time, and I would have pretty much took care of him, right? But I asked NuBreed, because NuBreed always talked about land initiatives. He always talked about UP farms. He always talked about brotherhood. He sells you this image of family, of community, and you begin to believe in it. You believe that, wow, he's really about community building and family building. So I'm like, let me ask this man, since he's the man that always talks about UP farms and family building and all this other stuff, it shouldn't be a problem, right? And once everything came up, I thought that he was really a brother in the truth. And then when I saw his video that he did, he said, guys, and I'm telling you, this is real. He said if he would have known that he wasn't receiving no money, he would have never been able to do the move. And when he said that, it told me everything I needed to know. It told me that he was never a brother in the truth, which means when we initially met in North Carolina, it wasn't about a brother in the truth meeting another brother in the truth. It was not about that. It was all business on his mind. He was thinking about money the whole time. He was thinking about how can he finesse this YouTuber, Ringo TV, and get some money. That was on his mind. He was disingenuous the whole time. I'm originally a New Yorker, so we're able to see these people a mile away. I can sense a person who is trying to finesse somebody and get money out of somebody. I can see that a mile away, that his motives was always about greed. It wasn't about friendship. It wasn't about brotherhood. It wasn't about community. It was strictly business mind. Everything is about money with him. You know what I mean? And once all the other brothers realized that, that's why NuBreed fell out with everybody. He's the common denominator. He fell out with everybody, guys. I'm talking about everybody. How does one content creator fall out with every other content creator and people not see who's the common denominator? Come on now. His job is to smear anybody's name that gets in his way, or if he can't get what he want out of you, if you're not loyal to him, he smears your name. Put out a couple of lies, put out a couple of fires, have you out there trying to defend yourself, and then he plays the victim and say, these people just keep talking about me. They're jealous of us chosen ones, and God is going to judge them, and all this goofy stuff. He says this type of stuff all the time. It's crazy. Let me see. Somebody said it would have been better to give the money to your cousin than NuBreed because your cousin would show you more love. There was no money to be given to nobody. So I'm not sure what you mean about giving money to my cousin. Nobody was getting any money. There was no money to be given. Do you understand that? There was no money to be given. I don't know what cloth all you folks are cut from. I'm cut from the cloth that if I'm cool with somebody and they contact me because they need my help, I'm not looking for money. I'm going to show up because I'm going to show up for you. Do you understand that? Do we still have those principles as men? If you have a friend or a brother and his car break down and, he need help and support, you coming in with your hands out because you're trying to get paid, or you there to look out for your friend or your brother in the truth? Is this how believers are supposed to conduct with one another? If we're supposed to be believers in Jesus Christ and a fellow brother contact another brother and say, hey, I'm trying to do this move. This is great for me and my family, all this other stuff. Are you going to be there for your brother, or are you looking for money? Which one is it? See that? I'm cut from the cloth that would do for a brother. That's where I'm cut from. Do you understand that? So when I look at the situation, that man was never in the truth to begin with in terms of looking out for brothers and having that kind of respect. It's just not there. He was tested. That situation was one big test to prove to me that he's not really a believer in Jesus Christ. And he's not really about family or community building. Because for him to say, if there was no money to be made, he would have never helped with the move, that means that NuBreed is not about building community. That means that he will not build a community with any of you people if money is not to be made. Do you see that? If money is not to be made, he won't do it. And that's the truth. Let me see. Is that Shatika Hollis? I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Shout out to you for the $10 support. Says, keep exposing the lies and deception of NuBreed. People work too hard for their money to be scammed. Thanks. I appreciate you. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. And thanks for your understanding. Because a lot of people, they keep saying that I'm obsessed and I'm this and I'm all these negative things. Fam, I'm doing my job. My job is to make content. That's my job, right? And if this is on my heart in regards to what's going on, my job is to talk about these issues because somebody out there maybe thinking about joining these MLMs. And I'm here to tell you, don't do it. Just because it's NuBreed and you think he's a man of God and he wouldn't lie to you, think again. Every man is flawed, guys. You know what I'm saying? When money is involved, people change, man. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet it after, they have erred from the faith, which means they're no longer following God. They're following the lust of their heart. They want money. So it's not about God no more. All of these pulpit pimping pastors, it's all about money for them. When you go to these local churches, what do? They just want your money. Bring the tithe, bring the offering. All they care about is your money. They don't care about your soul. They don't care about your soul, man. Right? I mean, just look at the trolls, guys. Look at the trolls coming in. That's all NuBreed's followers do. They come in with the insult. They say the stupid, goofy stuff all day long. And it just goes to show that's his mentality. Those are his people. None of those people that come here with the trolling, none of them serve God. These people don't serve God. These people serve Satan. NuBreed is of the devil. He follows Satan, guys. He's a warlock. I've been saying this for a long time. The man don't follow Christ. He's a front. All he do is say the same thing every day. He's not really in the scriptures. The man do not pray. NuBreed do not pray to God. He don't pray. Man haven't prayed in years. You understand? Everything for him is just acting. And that's what social media does to a lot of people. It turns them into good actors. And because they're practicing acting every single day, and they begin to believe in whom they're acting as. They believe that's who they are now. They deceive themselves. That's how bad it got. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here. I hope that you guys paying attention and you're listening carefully so that you don't get scammed or get played or misled by content creators trying to make you join into these MLMs. NuBreed need to come into the public with his presentation. He needs to share exactly what he's doing. And if he can't do that, that's a red flag, guys. If NuBreed continually want you to come privately, to chit chat with him privately, one-on-one, away from the public eye where we can't see, it's a scam. There's no other way around it. By the pure fact he said, hit him up privately, guys, that right there is a no-no. That means he don't want nobody to see and hear him talk to you. He want it all to be done privately in a controlled environment that he controls. That's what he's trying to do. So I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. Y'all take care. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thumb up the video, guys. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, guys. We'll catch you in the morning time with more content. I got like 2 videos. I already have them uploaded. I just got to fix the thumbnails and publish those particular videos. It'll be in the video section, so make sure you check those out. I'll pretty much get them things up, and they'll be pretty much up in the morning, first thing in the AM and whatnot. So y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Y'all stay safe out there. If you're driving on the road, stay safe. If you at the job, late night shift, be safe. Shout out to all my truckers out there. Shout out to B-Dub Man, on the road. It is what it is. All of y'all stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video, man. I'm out of here. Peace. And shout out to Caramel Kimmy Kim in the building. Peace. We out.